Neurodegenerative conditions are a big part of what's going on in our world today. If you look at things like Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, mild cognitive impairment, they affect a lot of our population. And what we're seeing now post-COVID in this new world is that there's an increase in all of those. If you look at the WHO's numbers, by the year 2050, neurodegeneration is going to be so prevalent and affect so many people that it is projected to cripple our economy in having to care for those things. So now more than ever, it's important to take a look at your brain. You only get one. They haven't figured out how to do a brain transplant yet. So now more than ever, it's important to take a look at your brain early when we can still make those changes. Another fact that most people don't know is you have a neurodegenerative condition developing for about 20 years before you show outward signs and symptoms, like the tremor in a Parkinson's patient, or that really bad memory that shows up in MCI or Alzheimer's disease. But there are signs and symptoms we can pick up in that early period that actually tell us when we can still make changes. For instance, a loss of sense of smell is one of the earliest indicators of a neurodegenerative process, and we can pick that up about 15 to 20 years out when we can still make changes in how your brain functions. Another one is bilateral shoulder pain. If you have pain in both shoulders, that has a high propensity to developing a neurodegenerative process. And also digestive dysfunction. If you have things like constipation, early on we can make changes in those things and we can actually change your brain function and decrease the likelihood of you developing a neurodegenerative condition.